Alright everyone, I have not updated my BRAT build in a long time. Last you remember, in my last update, the radiator was leaking and we needed a new radiator. Well, I've got a new radiator in here now. And we were talking about putting the EA2 rear suspension in. It's a spring over shock instead of the torsion bar style. Yeah, we've done that. It just required an upper adapter. There's a lot of mud on there. You can't really see anything, but you can see that it's the coil over shock setup back here now. At that point, the BRAT became drivable. And the reason I haven't updated is because I was more interested in driving it than making videos. And then winter came along and I don't really drive it in the winter. So here we are next summer, picking up where we left off. It has a few drivability issues. One of those is the original fuel tank leaks. And the fuel level sender unit in it doesn't work, so I never know how much gas I have in it, especially because it leaks out. So we run out of gas occasionally. So the first thing we're going to do this summer is we're going to put this fuel cell in, and that's what we're planning to do today. So step one of putting this fuel cell in is we're going to take the old tank out, just get it completely gone and throw it away. To do that, we need to lower the differential. Drew's been hard at work under here already and has got that done already. There's a bolt on each side on this thing called the mustache bar because it kind of looks like a Monopoly mustache. And you loosen both of those bolts and then just lower the differential down on a jack. So the differential is free. And he is now at work on taking the bolts out that hold the gas tank in place. Pop the drain plug and catching all the fuel that's in the container right now in this, fancy catch can we've got here. But the drain plug, it's just a bolt that screws into the bottom of the tank right there.
This dirt tastes great.
It's classic dirt. Oh, you're getting it. Now we're free. Ow. Ah, so much space. Move here. Here is the old fuel tank. So it was leaking. It had quite a bad leak along this seam right here where the two halves of it, they kind of clamshell together. There, you can see the rust holes where it was leaking from. Alright, now the next order of business is this fuel cell has a little bit of a sump hanging out of the bottom of it. So we're going to cut a little hole in the bed for that sump to hang through, and that way the lines will all be underneath the bed. So we need to mark where we want the fuel cell to be and just sort of cut a little flap of metal out there. Okay, we've cut a little hole for the sump to hang through. Look at it from underneath the car. There's the outlet and return lines that we're going to use. Here's the whole hatch. Turned out there was a frame rail under there, so we just cut it and we'll figure out something to do with it later. Well, here we are, all plumbed up and I think ready to go. We're going to put some fuel in the tank and see what leaks. So today in BRAT work we are making an exhaust system. Here is the mid pipe freshly welded together. EJ25 block makes a great welding table. And we've got a muffler right here ready to go in. The axle back section is under the car for mock-up right now, and we took what was a 135 degree bend and cut it up to make a couple of turn down tips. Oh, and we bent some bolts for hangers.
actually take the weight. Whoops. Make that work. Yeah. Kinda. Alright, so there's that one.